Hello everybody and welcome to the final third, and today we're going to be reacting to the World Cup qualifying playoff games. A lot of shock results. We are very happy. We'll get onto that further in the video. Before we jump into it, Al, can you give us the play from the last video, please?
Yes, the play from the last video was Niko Kranjcar. So let us know if you got that in the comments down below, and we'll do the new quiz at the end of the video.
Perfect. Let's jump straight into it. So the first set of games will be the same as the previous video. We looked at the European qualifiers, and the first one was Kosovo versus Turkey. Turkey winning 1-0. What much can you say about this game? Probably it was the expected result. Relatively boring game, but yeah.
Who scored the goal? Oh, but I can't even say that now. I'm not even.
I
do believe he does play for Benfica though. The
Pretty sure, yeah.
What can you say? I mean, Turkey, to be fair to them, are good. They got a good team. So got some good players. You got Arda Güler, you got Kenan Yıldız. I saw he Kenan Yıldız plays with a guy that's also on the Kosovo team, like for Juventus. So I saw him comforting him after the game. I thought it was quite a nice moment, to be fair. But it's the reality of it. Someone's got to go to the World Cup and someone's going to get knocked out. And Turkey got through. Kosovo didn't. It's just the reality, and that's basically it, really. It's not really much to talk about, I'm trying to get at anything I can, but, that's about it. There's not really much drama in this game, you get what I mean? It was just a simple 1-0 win for Turkey, and they went through, so that's, I guess.
Yeah, just move on, to be honest. There's not much to say.
There isn't. Yeah. Let's go on to the next one, where the drama starts to pick up. A lot happened in this game, in the Czech versus Denmark game. The Czech Republic have qualified for the World Cup for, I don't know, when was the last time they qualified? I don't know.
Do you want to get it up?
I don't. They won in the last one. I don't think they were in the one before that either.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a 2-2 draw that led to penalties where they won 3-1.
I think it was 2006 was the last time.
2006. So
that's massive.
That's very big. 20 years, massive. Fair play to the likes of Thomas Souček.
Even Kufal.
Kufal, yeah, played as well.
Kovar as well as a goalie.
Patrick Schick.
He used to play for United, Kovar.
He did. He was very, very good.
And then, obviously, got to feel bad for Hermansen. That's going to be an awkward one when they get back to the camp at West Ham.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on Sunday, because they got a big game on Sunday as well, so that'll be an awkward one. But, yeah, this one obviously went down to pens. There was 2-2 before that, which is, it's pretty crazy.
2 goals in the extra time as well.
Yeah. It's clearly a pretty close game, a pretty good game. But at the end of the day,
I tell you what, possession doesn't say it was close at all.
I was gonna say
77%.
Let's say Denmark definitely dominated.
Yeah, but sometimes this isn't all about the possession. Like if you have possession,
it shows that the goalkeeper had a very good game because there were 8 shots on target.
Was it 8?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, Kovar especially.
So Kovar had a great game.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Saved at least 6.
Yeah, I think the Danish fans are probably very heartbroken, disappointed with the team as well. Because they did equalize very late, not very late, but quite late into the game. And they just bottled the penalties. Eriksson did put his goal through. With Eriksson, with the play that he's got, the experience he's got, you'd expect him to score his penalty, but other players obviously disappointed.
Do you know what though? With penalties at a stage like this, where it's for your country to get into the World Cup, the amount of pressure that is on these kind of players it's immense. So I'm not it's not easy. And to be fair, there was a lot of missed pens. To be fair, in these qualifiers, if I'm being honest. But fair play to Czech Republic though. It's been 20 years since they've been in it, so big up them.
100%. Let's go on to the next game. Sweden versus Poland. Another game of drama. 3-2 win for Sweden. It was 1-1. Then it was 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and 3-2. So just back and forth. And a last minute equalizer for Victor Gyökeres, and Lewandowski looked heartbroken.
The winner, you mean?
Who does the equalizer? Oh, my bad. I meant winner. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm kind of tired. Very, very important goal from Victor Gyökeres. and he's proven his weight in goal now. He scored a hat-trick in the last game and getting a last-minute winner and sending them to the World Cup.
Yeah, he's clearly found form in the last few months. I'd say probably a bit more for Sweden than Arsenal. But like even for Arsenal, he's not. I mean, I don't know. He hasn't done that well in the last couple of games, but nonetheless, massive for Sweden. Literally carried them into the World Cup pretty much. And one person you got to be kind of like you got to say fair play to is Graham Potter. Obviously got sacked earlier this season by West Ham. Unfortunately, deservedly so. He was awful. Just wasn't working for him. Was it partially his fault, partly kind of on the owners? But look, he got his redemption with Sweden, got them to the World Cup, which is massive. The fans love him for that.
Yeah. And
which is good for him. He probably was heartbroken after the West Ham sacking, and now he's got higher, taking a country to the World Cup. And in terms of on the Poland, like you got to feel bad for Lewandowski though. It's going to be his last World Cup, and now he's not in it. So it's pretty sad to see because he'll definitely retire before the next one. So
one of the great strikers of this generation, possibly the best one. So he's going to miss out big time. Just to prove himself one last time, but he can't do it anymore. So very upsetting for him. He didn't even score a goal at all in this game. So you got to feel bad for him.
Yes, it's going to be sad not to see him in the World Cup.
Yeah, but I think Poland probably should have deserved to win that game. But I think defensively, Poland are a bit.
I hear apparently the referee was very biased towards Sweden. And a lot of them are calling for a replay because of that reason. So obviously I'll be honest. There's so many games going on at the same time. So I watched the Bosnia one, not that one. So didn't really see.
But let's go on to the Bosnia game, and Italy have fallen short again. That is 3 World Cups in a row where they won't be a part of it.
It's embarrassing.
And even the World Cups before that, they got knocked out in the group stages as well.
Yeah.
The Zidane curse continues.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sad to see because they are a massive footballing nation. The last time they made it to the knockout stage, they won the World Cup, which was 20 years ago. So, when you look at the squad now, how they're all pretty much in their prime, the next time they play in the World Cup, Donnarumma will be in his 30s, Tonali will be in his 30s, Barella will be in his 30s.
Yeah.
So
that's when Donnarumma 30 for him is not a big deal. I think Starfield players obviously when they get
older.
But Barella's gonna be very old. He's 28.
Yeah, but you got to realize that Donnarumma made his Italian debut when he was 17.
Damn.
And he might not play in the World Cup till he's 31.
Damn.
Which is mental to think.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Look,
I'm worried for the outfield players too.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, as well with Italy. First of all, I don't want to say Bastoni's probably got blood on his hands for getting that red card. To be honest, Bastoni's a weird one, bro. I hear you see some people trying to praise.
He's not linked to Barcelona as well.
Yeah, apparently there's.
Yeah, look. I'm seeing a lot of things about him. Like some people praise him, some people are just hate him. Don't rate him. I'll be honest, I don't watch enough of Italian football to know.
I think his long range passing is really good for a defender.
Yeah, probably good on the ball.
Yeah, on the ball he's very good, but I think defensively he has a mistake here and there sometimes.
Yeah, no, but he's got blood on his hands for this game, to be honest. Not just him, whoever, those that missed their pen as well, because to be honest, I watched Penn and it was
disgraceful. Did you watch the whole game?
Not the whole game. I watched, I'll be honest, I watched after extra time. But yeah, watching it, I'll be honest, Italy were not that good. It was pretty embarrassing.
Look at the possession stats as well, 35% for a team like Italy.
I mean, bro, there were 11 shots on target.
Yeah,
Donnarumma must have had one of the games of his life.
Bro, all I'm saying is, Italy. It's very embarrassing to see how they've fallen off massively. I mean, they won the Euro 2020, and
that was 6 years ago too.
Yeah, but bro, how I don't know. It's deep rooted in the Italian.
They've lost a lot of good players that were getting on, like Bonucci, Chiellini.
But it's rooted in Italian football where the problem is. And I even seen Baggio, he got hired by the Italian Federation, right? He wrote a 900-page report on how the Italian football system should be improved, and they just have not worked on it whatsoever. Bro, 900 pages before AI is insane. That's passion. That's commitment. You know what I mean, bro? Done that before AI, bro.
I think there is some low corruption in the Italian league, with the officials. I think the fans people that are Italian probably know better than us. So if there's any Italians, let us know what is wrong with the current team.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a larger problem that stems within the team, not just the players. So I mean, it's very very complex issue, to be honest.
Do you know what it is as well? They don't keep a lot of the youth in Italy, if you know what I mean. Like, they don't keep them in the Serie A. They end up making moves quite early on in their career, and maybe that's why the Italian league doesn't thrive as much as it should. But yeah, no, there's a lot of deep-rooted issues with Italian football, and that's probably why they've not done so well in the last probably decade or two. To be fair,
you got
a decade.
Give credit to Bosnia though.
Of course,
massive credit
to go against Wales away from home, beat them, and then beat Italy at home, both on pens, shows massive mentality.
Yeah,
I don't know when the last time they qualified for the World Cup previous to this, but must have been a while.
I think it's the second time they've ever qualified for the World Cup.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's very, very impressive because, you know, I don't think they're a massive country in itself.
Not really, no.
But they, according to the stats, they gave Italy one hell of a game.
Yeah.
Maybe should have won at normal time.
They got 3.1 million people in their population.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not bad.
Um,
But sorry, what was I gonna say? Bro, that's what Italy deserve, because I've seen there was a video as well before the game when Bosnia beat Wales.
we got gassed.
Italy got gassed. Such karma they got.
Yeah, bro.
Kind of deserves it, I can't lie. That's
But
what
bro,
they get.
Italian players and penalties are just not good. I mean,
straight shit. Bro.
they did win the World Cup on pens against France. But other
That
than
was like
that,
20 years ago. Bro.
Yeah.
there was one of the Italian players almost had the identical penalty miss as you were mentioning, Roberto Baggio. Almost identical.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that is it really for the European qualifiers. Let's go on to if you give me 1 second. The intercontinental qualifiers where Congo
1-1-0
beat sorry, let me finish.
My bad.
Beat Jamaica 1-0. No, I'm just gonna try and find.
Twanzebe scored in the 100th minute just now.
Yeah, pretty sure.
That's what I remember. But yeah, massive. How many times? While you're looking for the game, I'm gonna just check when was the last time they qualified for the World Cup.
It could be probably the first time.
I think it might be the first time that
Yeah.
Congo have qualified.
No, they. Oh, actually, you might be right.
Might be the first time because I don't remember the last time I seen them playing. World Cup.
52 years.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Fair
52
enough,
years.
52 years.
So they have qualified before, but it's years.
1974.
I don't know why it's not coming up. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
There we go. So Axel Twanzebe. We talked about Axel Twanzebe in the last video.
I swear you said he was injured in the last.
Yeah, we thought he would be.
Yeah, apparently we thought he was injured. Yeah.
Well,
Fair play. Well, he's shown, like, you know, we talked about how good he is and how he had that performance against Mbappe and Neymar where he actually locked them up.
yeah.
Obviously, in this one, it's not the locking up that won them the game. It was his goal that won it.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, I don't know how the game went because I'll be honest, I was sleeping because I had to prepare myself for the game after, which we'll discuss.
Of course.
And how he was important to that. So yeah,
I think Congo in general have a better team than Jamaica, and I think they've, like, footballing wise, I feel like there's more of a like system. I don't know how to explain. Like, I feel like there's more of a system with Congo. I think they've been playing better for longer than Jamaica. I feel like because Jamaica have had I feel like they've had a few managers in the last few years and so. So with Congo, I feel like this has been a build up of a system.
they've got a good team,
and
you know.
improving on it.
Very
So
good team.
yeah,
Look at the backline: Wan-Bissaka,
Yeah, I said it,
Sebi, Masuak, but West Ham.
Mazuwaku, bro. Well, that's a streets won't forget player.
Siddiqui
That-
as well. There's no play for something.
That one goal he
Yes.
scored against Chelsea,
Yeah.
and that one skill move he did against Tottenham. Ooh.
No, he was a player.
Do you remember
West
that?
as well.
Remember, the other two players.
Bakambu.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Let's see.
The cover. Wait, they have a. Oh, him. He plays for.
He plays for Leicester.
Was it Leicester?
He don't play for
He
Fulham.
played for Fulham.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah. No, but I do think Congo is much stronger team, if I'm being honest.
Agreed.
I think they won the game.
I mean, it was a tight game from what it seems like. Obviously, to win it in the 100th minute takes a lot of resilience and effort. So I don't think Jamaica were much worse than Congo. I think it's just a case of Congo's having the advantage up hand, I guess.
I think they got a decent chance in their group as well. Portugal game, that's difficult. Colombia's okay, kind of difficult as well. I mean, Uzbekistan, that should be a winnable game for them. I mean, you could maybe give them a chance of qualifying out the group.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So, who knows in that game. But let's go on to the game that
The most important one.
the most important game and the most probably now. I'll be honest. We've all watched our clubs win trophies of recent, and
Nothing comes
it was
close to
beautiful.
this.
This was the best feeling I have felt in football in a long, long time. To see our country, a country that is war-ridden and has had so many problems through years and years, to see the country come together to win. And the mad thing is, it was like 4 a.m. when the game started. It was 6 a.m. when it finished, and because we watched it in a group with our friends, and it was mental because it's hard to explain, man. It's just I'm still in disbelief.
Yeah, it didn't feel real, to be honest. Like, it still doesn't feel real that we've qualified to World Cup. Like, as we were saying like before, it only feel real when we see the first game. Of us playing against whoever we were playing in the World Cup first.
We're playing Norway first.
Yeah, so when we play that game, that's when it'll feel real and it actually settled in.
You know what? Like,
now it hasn't fully settled in just now.
They deserve for everything they've gone through. You know, when it comes to the amount of qualifiers they've had to play, the what they had to go through to get to the game. You know, and then seeing the unity of the country. Because like the country's quite, you know, a split country in terms of when it comes to religion. There's many different religions there, and usually it causes a lot of problems. You know, there's always a divide in the country, but they all came together for this game, and it was beautiful to see. It was really beautiful to see, and because when you look at the team, there's a lot of different religions in the team as well. You got like Assyrians. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's just a division.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ethnicities. Normally, there's like
you got the Kurdish fans,
Assyrians, and then Iraqis. You know, as well. Yeah, they all. This is the thing. This game and all these players working together to win the game for Iraq. It just shows that we should be living in harmony, as they say. You know, there was a mix of all different types of players. Players that were born in Europe, players that were raised in Europe, and obviously Iraq, born and bred as well. So it's very good to see that Iraq are in the World Cup. Commiserations to Bolivia. They gave us a hell of a game.
You know what, man? I tell you what, they had 16 corners.
And that goalkeeper made that save from the free kick.
Fair play to him, bro. That save was actually insane.
That was world class save. Like I'm telling you, if that was a different person to that free kick, it was at the end. But because it was Iraq, obviously had to save it. But it was a world class.
We scored from the corners directly after.
So to be fair,
he's probably absolutely fuming with his defenders because imagine making a save like that.
Yeah.
Just to concede straight from the corner.
It made it too easy for Al-Hamadi, but it was a well taken header, a very good corner as well.
Yeah.
And Ayman Hussein as well was a great. I don't know who the player's name on the right side. Yeah, Marco on the right. Yeah, great cross into Ayman Hussein first time finish. And that is.
I literally said to all the boys before the game started, I'm like, you give Ayman Hussein a chance, he will take it. And that was the only clear cut chance I think he had in the whole game.
I'm happy that both strikers scored, especially those two, because Al-Hamadi was getting a lot of hate. He got a lot of hate before like this game. Because he's like, I think he got a red card against, I forgot which game it was, but he got that red card recently. He got a lot of hate from the fans. I actually met Al-Hamadi just an event, and a lot of people asking, is that the person that got the red card in that game? So he was getting a lot of hate from even his own people, which also I felt really bad for. You shouldn't get hate from your own fans and people from your own country because of you just doing something by accident. You know what I mean?
That adds on to what I was saying when I said like they went through a lot. Not like some player, like you say, Al-Hamadi went through a lot himself, you know, with the country when he like playing for the country. So you know, it's.
I would say Ayman Hussein as well. Before I cut you off, he also promised like 10 years ago, 2016, that he will take Iraq to the World Cup. You know, inshallah, you know, we come to the stage and actually get there. And you know, he's proven that now. He's kept to his word and stuck his promise.
Honestly, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's hard to put into words like how.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep after the game. To be honest, it was a struggle to sleep because the adrenaline rush and how much we celebrated,
and how much it means to the country. Like honestly, you can't put it in words.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. But this is what football does to like people in general. Like the amount of effect it has on people and the amount of unity it brings is just insane. Like there's very little sports out there in the world that can do that. So
I want to mention one player in particular.
Oh yeah,
Akamahash.
Yeah,
this guy. I said it before the game to the boys. I think for me, if you can compare him to one player in world football right now, I see him as a Iraqi Lisandro Martinez, in the sense that he is a warrior. in the sense that he's not the biggest, he's not the tallest, but he's left-footed, he's solid. I'd say he's quite good on the ball. But most important of all, he made that block in the last minute.
Yeah.
Where literally my jaw dropped. The guy was 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and it was unbelievable. And
that won us the game. That block won us the game like that.
Probably the game of his life, and it was the best game to have the game of his life. Hopefully, the level only goes up from here. And honestly, after the World Cup, I have a feeling in the World Cup, he'll have a great World Cup, and after the World Cup, he will get a move to a big club or a big league because he deserves it. He is unbelievable.
Yeah, I see him playing in the Italian league, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say
the way he plays
as a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, I think he is suited to that league. I don't think the Prem is for him just yet. I think he needs to obviously get a bit stronger, a bit more physical.
I can see that Liga, you know. Honestly,
he needs to work his way up to the Prem. I think Italian league or Bundesliga will be good.
This might depending on how well he does against the likes of Erling Haaland and Mbappe, which is mental to think about. We're going to play against them.
Yeah,
what kind of
but this guy, this will be his biggest test.
Yeah.
Right? If he can somewhat deal with these lot, the likes of the two best young strikers, the two ones that are the Messi and Ronaldo replacements, if he can deal with them on a very good level, I don't see why he shouldn't get a move to a big club. Like, honestly, Barcelona needs centre-backs. Real Madrid needs centre-backs.
I mean, you've seen it with Amrabat as well. Amrabat putting that tackle against Mbappe.
And then he got moved to
Manchester United.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Even Man United, we need centre-backs. Man City, Liverpool. I would love to see him, like, even if he joined a rival, I like seeing our national players do well. Because I feel like with the World Cup, it's not just, like you said about Morocco as well, and how, you know, some of their players before that, they didn't really have big clubs. This is a massive opportunity, not just for current.
Everyone's watching.
Everyone's watching you, exactly. But not just that. This is an opportunity where you can, if you have good games, you can get moved to big clubs, and then in the next World Cup, you're going to raise the level.
Yeah, like you said, it's a career changing.
Yeah, this
World Cup is literally career changing. Oh, let's not forget James Rodriguez, 2014.
Yeah.
Scores that worldie. Carries Colombia. Goes to Real Madrid. On the back of that. So anything like that happens for these players, it can take them to so far in their career. And I just wanted to just quickly talk about when it comes to the World Cup. Like, I've seen a couple of people saying they don't want to see these smaller countries in the World Cup because it will ruin the quality of the World Cup, right? But what they don't understand, these people that say that, they're from countries like, let's say, England, countries that always qualify for the World Cup. They don't understand what the World Cup genuinely means to countries with such small populations. Right, you got
no investments in the sport in general.
You got Curacao who qualified, how small they are. Haiti also qualified. These what it means for these countries, it's more than football. It's literally more than football.
Influences a generation of kids who want to grow up and become footballers in countries where it's not possible.
Do you know what I think is a beautiful example of what football can do to a country? Let's take Ivory Coast, for example, and what Didier Drogba, that game that they played in Ivory Coast to stop the civil war that was happening in Ivory Coast. Yeah. Do you know how powerful that is? A sport stopped the civil war in a country.
Yeah.
The people that say that these countries shouldn't be in the World Cup because it will ruin the quality don't know what it means about what football really truly means for these countries.
People, yeah.
They don't, and it's quite disrespectful, if I'm being honest. But that's what football means.
Yeah, but I do want to say some things for the next games. I do think the midfield needs to be improved. Obviously, because Zidane Akbal is always coming back from injury, so hopefully he makes a recovery soon and gets back in the team because we're definitely missing him. When I saw him play with Iraq, there was definitely a huge upgrade with him on the pitch. For example, me and the friends, we always criticize Ibrahim Bayish especially. We don't want to spread hate, but we're just not a big fan of him in general, and we just want to see more of Zidane because when he has the ball, he does something with it. And Bayish just doesn't know what he's doing with the ball sometimes. He kind of goes out, runs with it, but doesn't really
came on from Ali Justin. He didn't, do crazy.
At least he didn't get.
But he had more attention.
He's very good.
He kept the ball. Kept possession. Didn't just give wasted chances to him.
I'll give some to Bayish, but at least he didn't get sent off.
Yeah, literally.
But he got yellow very early.
That's my point. At least he didn't get sent off.
It's almost like he tried to get sent off.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it scared me because he got yellow very early on and he played the whole 90 minutes. So I think the manager should have definitely subbed him off, but I don't know.
Hey,
he brings in stamina.
You mentioned the manager. Big credit to the manager.
Of course, 100%.
This man has taken Iraq to the World Graham Arnold. This man took
You are a
He took
legend.
Australia to the World Cup
He is a legend.
previously.
Yo.
And now he's taking Iraq to the World Cup where it's been 40 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's unbelievable to see. And we are so grateful to you for bringing the whole Iraqi, like he says,
He's born a good football
46 million people in Iraq, and then the people outside of it as well. We are so proud, and he is a massive part of that, and we're grateful to him. Honestly.
Yeah.
If we do very well in the World Cup,
I say build him a statue.
I would say towards the end of Cassias's like tenure, like the whole Iraqi football culture was very toxic. It's very toxic. Very like people were just very like there's a bit of animosity towards the whole thing, the federation, right?
Yeah.
So when Graham Arnold came in, he reinstated the whole football culture. Everything was much more positive, and everyone actually enjoyed watching football again. Whereas with Cassias, it was a bit, I don't know how to say it. It was a bit too like, I don't know how to say it, toxic. That's probably the best way to describe it.
No, I agree.
So yeah, I'm glad that he's brought a more positive culture now. Everyone is enjoying the football now, and this will bring more hope to us. And inshallah, the team does well. I'm not expecting much because the group that we're in is a very difficult group. Like Senegal obviously won the AFCON in my eyes, at least. You got front. Well, they technically did, but obviously got rolled away from them.
They won it on the pitch.
Yeah,
but they ain't giving it back, bro. They ain't giving it back.
Well, anyways, France. You got Norway as well with Haaland. I think Norway is the only not easy game, but the easiest game we have. So yeah, I mean they got Haaland as well, so it's gonna be a very difficult game, and I don't expect us to go through, but I just appreciate the effort the players put in, and the fact that they got this far. 4 years since we've been in World Cup.
What I'm gonna say is,
so I'm really
crazier things have happened.
Yeah, who knows? It's football at the end of the day.
If you boys continue talking,
I'm just happy with the World Cup end of, bro.
I'm
just happy with that.
Yeah, it's just all about enjoying the moment.
About vibes now.
Yeah, just enjoying the fact that our team has made it. And
bro, dictator Mbappe won't allow us to get anything out of France, bro. He won't allow it, bro.
Okay, so in Group D of the 2014 World Cup, it was Uruguay, England, and Italy. Now, arguably, that could be seen as a better group than the group we're in now. Because think about it, Uruguay had Suarez in his prime, Cavani in his prime.
Is this 2014? You said
2014.
Yeah.
Remember, this is Liverpool, Luis Suarez.
Yeah. Wasn't England not the best around this time?
I was gonna say England and Italy were kind of not that. Well, look, I'm not saying it's not similar, but I think ours is much harder.
I think it is harder.
I don't know, Bro, what I'm saying is, Costa Rica, bro. I mean, realistically, the only player that you could name out of that squad is Keylor Navas. Yeah. And we have Jalal Hassan. So imagine.
Basically the same thing.
Basically the same. But he wasn't even playing the last game as well, to be fair. So
Ahmed Basel.
Yeah.
Fair play to him because, bro, he came in and he was calm as a cucumber.
Yeah.
So
he did his job at the end of the day. So
better than his job. I'm telling you, it was unbelievable. Yeah. So yeah, but honestly, this group in itself can maybe inspire us to do something that some people think is not possible, and hopefully we push above and beyond.
Hopefully, inshallah.
Inshallah. But that is it, guys. That is the World Cup qualifiers. Really appreciate you guys for coming in. And Al, can you give us the next quiz, please?
Yes. Let's start with the first fact. He made his name at the 2002 FIFA World Cup, helping Senegal reach the quarterfinals in their debut tournament. The second fact is he earned a big move to Liverpool shortly after that tournament, but struggled to live up to expectations there. The third fact is he later became a key player for Bolton Wanderers under manager Sam Allardyce. Fourth fact is his career was often surrounded by controversy, including multiple on-field disciplinary incidents. And the fifth and the final fact is this Senegalese winger/forward also had Premier League spells with Sunderland and Blackburn Rovers. So let us know if you know who that is in the comments down below, and we'll reveal him at the start of the next video.
Perfect. Thank you very much. That is it from us. Absolutely fantastic to see Iraq the World Cup. Obviously, that's the main talking point of the video. And I'm very excited for the content we're going to bring for the World Cup. And hopefully Iraq can go all the way. But let's see, of course. But thank you guys for coming in for this video. We will see you on the next one. But please leave a like, subscribe, turn your notification bell, and we will see you guys. Take care.
Take care.